My name is Brenden Cole, and this is CS 1400 with Margaret Posh, and this is the assignment, the group assignment that I and David Black did on our image viewer. I'm just going to go through a couple of the little things that we've done inside of this. So this is our photo viewer class. We also have a main application that just calls on the photo viewer and sets it to true. Inside our photo viewer class, we've got the arrays. So we've got a J button of arrows, image icon, J label of labels, and then we also call on an integer called current pick. And then we've also got a file chooser, so this allows us to choose the directory with all the images. And then we are also calling a file array as well. And these are our private fields, the J menu open and exit items. First we're going to get the photo viewer, and inside of this we've actually got this set to choose directories only, and then we do have this set to exit on close. So the JFrame, once you are finished viewing the images, you can close, and it closes out the entire application. We also created this J menu called mbar, and what this does, it creates a file much like you see right here, and the only option right now is to exit, and I'll show you down in the action listener where that actually exits the application. So here's the class. These are where we actually call in the arrays and we set them. Here's the buttons. So we've got two buttons, back and forward. So we initialize that with the for loop and to set their size, and we've also set the text underneath, so we've got back arrows and forward arrows. And then what we're going to do here is we are actually going to apply these images into J labels and image icons, and down here in the action performed, what we're going to do is, if the button is pushed so we've got two different elements. We've got arrows 0 and we've got arrows 1. So arrows 1 moves forward and arrow 0 moves backwards, and all we're doing is we're setting the current pick to false, and then we're changing the element inside the labels and we're setting it to true. And these are just a few if statements that are going to move the image forward or backward. And then the last if statement we've got here, this will actually exit the application if it is selected to exit from the file menu. So let's go ahead and run it, and I'll kind of show you what it does. So it's first going to ask you where the images are located, and we've actually created that in here under sample pictures. So there's 7 sample pictures inside of here. We're going to go ahead and choose that, and this is our application folder. This is actually the J pane right here, and as you can see, we can actually go through these pictures, and once we've gone all the way through, we can actually go reverse. Well, we're still working on a problem with that, but actually once you go through the whole thing once, you should be able to go back and forth. It's just an if statement that we need to fix on there that we haven't fixed yet. So I'll just hurry and show you one more time. So once you go through a few of these pictures, you can actually go back. So it's still a little bit of a work in progress, but we did come a long way, and I think that with a little more programming and experience behind our belts, we should be able to get this to work a lot better. So that is our project, and it was a good 2 weeks to learn how to use the J option pane and also use the stuff that we learned inside the class, such as for loops and creating objects and instances.